Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Joey Wendell. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the catcher,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2-out double, left stranded. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 88, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. And the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the from the belt. Kicks and deals. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Ball in.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Martinez, the runner at second with one away. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 0-2 once more.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now into the box, Jose Iglesias, runner in scoring position with two gone. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. McMahon gathers it in for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Wander Franco. Cut fastball inside, ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Next to hit, Michael Gigliotti, who collected a base hit his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, when you walk into the clubhouse, Matty, for the first time and you see that big league jersey hanging in the locker, the first thing you do is have that seminal moment with yourself, kind of reliving everything as a kid and all the people that have played a part in getting you to this point.
Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Randy Arozarena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney. New inning set to get underway, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Front door curve is taken. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his back path.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Lau. And that misses for ball 1. Lau is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch.
Impressive to me about that strikeout. He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Michael Brasso. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Joey Wendell digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. Rousseau, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit hard to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now here is number 88. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And stepping in, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder Wander Franco. Out in front of it, strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit on the ground out to short. Flores is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Curveball.
Swinger right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Kyle Schwarber will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 2-3 and so here is Michael Gigliotti. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Randy Arozarena is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. Gigliotti aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now this for some reason goes to third and it's thrown away. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Now batting, second baseman.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
2-0 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Michael Brasso stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a line drive. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the first base.
So next to bat will be Bobby Dahlbeck, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Fouled away. This pitch is popped up. Rousseau is there. 2 down. And now in the box, number 88. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Joey.
Josh Taylor gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Oh, straightened him up there on that
Now,
fastball. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
So he sets him down swinging. Joey Wendell is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Francisco Mejia is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
2-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Digging in. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Margot at second with 2 down. And that one yanked just foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 1-2. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded to the right. And it's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. J.P. Fireisen will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Two and two.
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three balls and two strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Leading up for the Rays, the left fielder, Randy.
Phillips Valdez was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Brandon Lau waits on deck. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next to hit is Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Ryan McMahon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. At the plate, Michael Brasso, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. McMahon leads off first with 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that's the second out. Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the... Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now is Jose Iglesias. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Up next, Wilmer Flores. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
0-2, here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Sander Bogaerts will come on now and pinch run here. So stepping in is Kyle Schwarber, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fouled away. Bounced up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down. Next to stand in is Bobby Dalbec, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, two men out. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it. Xander Bogaerts will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 2.
Francisco Mejia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
The right fielder, number 13. Atwell.
Garrett Whitlock is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Number 72. Garrett.
Ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Two and one.
One strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Wander Franco. Single homer run in his last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Standing in now, Michael Gigliotti. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Popped him up. Iglesias over to his right. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Andrew Kittredge. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 88. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Grounded foul.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Margot's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now, Alex Verdugo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends. Well, now here's a fly ball, well hit. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
J.D. Martinez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Scratching. Digging in will be Randy Arozarena. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And they start him out. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Lau is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Lau goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Garrett Whitlock wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Starting in the AL East, Garrett Whitlock, as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The Astros swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the Mariners 14-1. Trevor Story